Okay, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. I want to give double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom, salute to the hopefully elect, from the least to the greatest. So here we go. I got a video. It's going to be not too drawn out. I just wanted to get straight to the point because I had saved this. I saw this clip or this information, right, when I was breezing through the web, and I saw this. It says, let's go ahead and read it. It says the corn horde was buried around AD, which AD means after death, or a couple other things, but mostly around the time when Yahweh Shah, came back and passed. So time basically, the last days started when Yahweh Shah passed. So after death, 55, right? During Roman Emperor Nero reign. And I know we hear a lot of brothers, including myself, we believe that Trump, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar, that there's a lot of similarities to this guy Nero. You read through history, you find some similarities between Nero and Trump. And Trump very well could be Nero. All right. Which Nero was one of the Roman, a ruler, right? Around that time. So it says a hoard of 1,368 coins, most of them silver, has been discovered in a pot by metal detectives in Worcestershire, Worcestershire, a county in England. And we know the Roman Empire stretched out as far as it went all up in Europe, England, all the way down to the Middle East, right? So it was just a big find. So let's look up Nero and Trump. So I did a quick Google search and I said Nero and Trump comparisons, right? And here's a article that popped up. It said the 6 startling similarities, simple Google search, between Donald Trump and Roman emperor. All right, he was a Roman emperor. So let's click on it. It says the 6 startling similarities between Donald Trump and the Roman Emperor Nero. And a lot of these Illuminati members, these Edomites, the top Edomite, elite Edomites, a lot of them know through the spirit who certain guys are. Just like how we believe that, us as Hebrew Israelites, how we understand and through the spirit, we have an idea who is who's who, within the ministry. Same thing with the left hand side, I was reading an article just back then, some years back, when I was researching the other side, the Edomite side. And I think I was reading one of the books. It might have been what's his name? Fritz Springmeyer. I believe he made a book called The 13 Members of the Illuminati Family. And you go into it, you'll find out that these devils, they know that they come from Esau. All right. And they know Jacob as well. They know that we the Jacobites or the Israelites. And they know how everything's going to go down. They understand the scriptures. They know the prophecies. One of the main prophecies is Yahweh Shah coming back. They know he's coming back to get his throne. Hence the reason why they, made these retreats and these underground bunkers and to hide from the Lamb from when he come back. So they think they're going to succeed and they're in a trick bag, because they talk to the spirits, this spiritual demon Satan. They got a seat for him, and Satan is doing his job with misleading them, and actually Satan is working for the Most High, right? So the Most High got everybody in subjection, all right? But he's going to have his son rule. His son is the Hebrew Israelite, specifically for the tribe of Judah. All right, so let's read this article a little bit, and then we're going to get some scriptures on reincarnation, because reincarnation is very real. And in order to I'm going to say this, in order to understand this truth, you have to understand reincarnation, or you have to believe in it. Because what's the purpose of saying we're Israelites and you only live once? We had to do something in the past in order to, deserve what we get in the future. Or we had to commit something in the past for the outcome of our future. Just like Esau, how he did a lot of atrocities, he's going to get payback. Revelations 13 and 9. So let's read a little bit of this. It says, former American President Donald Trump requires no introduction. Trump definitely left his mark on contemporary history. On the other hand, Roman Emperor Nero requires a bit of introduction, unless you are a Roman history geek. It says, one of the last myths about Nero is that he set Rome on fire and played the lyre while watching his capital burn down. There is an expression that Nero fiddled with Rome burned. The meaning of the expression is that Nero was an ineffectual leader in the time of crisis. So they got the comparison. You see the face. So he was an Edomite. All right. It says Emperor Nero reigned almost 2,000 years ago. All right. It says, you got to continue in the app. All right, so I'm not going to go. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, another thing, too, before we get the scriptures, I just found it quite, amazing that they parade Trump as Nero in a parade. This was, I think, some years back. And they got him up sitting as a Roman emperor. That's how you know that the Roman Empire is revived in America, is it? Because they compare all the presidents to the Roman Emperor. The Roman Emperor, how the government is all set up. It's just like America. You got the Democrats and Republicans. Well, you had the Democrats and Republicans back then. And with the way you had Illuminati people back then, but you had the front men standing as the Roman Emperor, which I believe they were more like rulers back then, more than now, because right now they're more like puppets. I guess you could say that if you look at the chain of command, they're somewhat like rulers, but we all know that it's a secret government behind the frontmen, and that's the elite. All right. So most of these articles, you got to sign up, and I'm not signing up to these articles, but I thought that other one was just going to give us some comparison. So let's get the scriptures. Here goes some information at the Jerusalem Post. It says just as Nero was said to have fiddled while Rome burnt, Donald Trump fiddled with his television remote while enjoying watching his followers' violent assault on the Capitol of the United States in his name of January 6, 2021. A TV addict, he reported, spent the first anniversary of his failed supposed coup fuming as he watched his successor lambast him It says, ever the showman who creates love audience, Trump sub sub mm, sub I can't even wait. I'm having a subsequently sent an email to his supporters asking for money and inviting them to one of his circuses this week in Arizona. There's nothing I love more than being on stage, he reminded them. It says the great tragedy of the January 6th Capitol insurrection is that it was a one-man show and wholly preventable. Subsequently, that's what I meant. All it would have taken to prevent the first supposed attempt cut in U.S. history was for Trump, who had lost the popular vote by more than 7 million votes in the electoral college. And that's who we believe that's all that matters, the electoral college, the electoral votes, to do something totally aligned to him, to tell the truth. And as they compare that, that's one of the things. It's more. But let's go into the scriptures. Right. Oh, let's give us a little bit more. If you want to read this article, it says, Jerusalem Post, Donald Trump, the American Nero opinion. It says, historians has called the Roman Emperor Nero tyrannical, self-indulged, and a douchebag. He is also widely regarded as the worst of all Roman emperors. Now, Trump he's straight to the point. He's strict. So that's another reason why they most likely comparing him. He straight to the cut, you know. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 15. It says, that which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And the Most High require that which is past. See? So the past matters the future. Everything of what you do in the past, you'll have to pay in the future. So if we only live once, the future wouldn't matter because we ain't coming back. So these Christians got a lot of explaining to do. Well, actually, they learn from us, you know. They're going into scriptures they never really even went into, you know. Back in the past, before, you know, us Hebrew Israelites start coming on gaining momentum, coming on the World Wide Web, these Christians have been learning. Because prior to that, they used to read one scripture throughout the whole 4 hours of their sermon or their concert, and the rest would be partying and dancing and, you know, a bunch of folly. But now instead of 1 or 2 scriptures, they may pull 5 and 10 scriptures now. So they learning, you know. They ought to thank us. You know, well, not thank us, but thank the Most High. Thank Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right? Because this is not of us. You know, we're doing the will of the Father and of the Son. All right, so it says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. Yeah, this is where you get judged. The Heavenly Father send you back. So Nero was back then. If he's not Trump, he's one of them presidents. But we believe him to be Trump. All right, so I thought that was, you know, quite interesting how they found those coins, and Trump is president again, you know, and these articles are from 4 or 5 years ago. Were we in 2005? So that was around the time when Trump was in office. All right, now that article that I just found with the coins, that one was recent, but the one I just went over with them comparing him to Nero, those were about 5 years ago when he was in office. Because, you know, we got that retard Biden and that dingbat dildo head, what's her name, Kamala Harris. And y'all think the country is trash with that 4 years? Oh, let Let them would have gotten office again. You know, even though we praying for the downfall of this place, we wanted to go out in the manly way, not a sissy way. You know, and Kamala and Biden, they had everything. The vibration was just it was sissified. You know, they had given all the it was just backwards. You know, they given all rights to what you call it, the Omo crew, the Ba crew, the Transformers. You know, it was just you know, it was just out of whack. You know, but at least Trump bringing that even though he's a devil, you know, he's bringing that manly spirit back in. You know, but yeah, I just found that fight found that quite amazing. I just want to bring that to the forefront. Lord Williams is edifying. Till again, shalom.